Welcome to Burnsville's Birnamwood Golf Course. Join us as we travel the course and highlight the beauty and environmental work that has earned Birnamwood Audubon Cooperative Sanctuary certification by Audubon International. As we start off at hole 1, there are two types of houses for small birds to nest. Along the left side of the fairway are larger houses. On the right side are a smaller, newer version of the house. These nesting boxes are used by bluebirds, wrens, chickadees, and tree swallows. Traveling to the green, we are met with a tiered perennial garden on the left. It features purple cornflower, black and brown-eyed Susans, blanket flower, yarrow, and aster, to name a few. The garden provides food for native birds, butterflies, bees, and other wildlife. Finishing up the first hole is a wetland. This wetland contains New England aster, burrweed, evening primrose, spike rush, common milkweed, black-eyed Susan, wild bergamot, and more. The wetland helps prevent flooding and provides habitat for frogs, crickets, waterfowl, bees, butterflies, and more. On our short walk to hole 2, we once again pass by the wetland and the tiered perennial garden and through the underpass to the other side of the course. The path to hole 2 is a treat for any rose enthusiast. In 2012, these roses were destined for destruction by a road construction project. Birnamwood saved, transplanted, and gave these flowers a new life on the course. As we move to the tee, we are greeted by another birdhouse. Volunteers monitor all of the houses twice a week. As you can see, the birdhouse is amidst beautiful native plants in this garden. Gardens are sprinkled throughout the course for both the natural beauty and for bird, insect, and animal habitat. When coming off the tee box on hole 3, we are greeted by a butterfly garden on the left side of the green. This garden was designed by a Burnsville High School class and planted by an Eagle Scout group. The plants in the garden attract many varieties of butterflies. Now, we start to move closer to the pond in the middle of the fairway. On the left, you can see a variety of native plants along the bank of the pond. The soft stem bulrush, green bulrush, and cattails that line the pond are excellent habitat for birds like the common yellowthroat, red-winged blackbirds, and marsh wrens. The buffer area also improves water quality by filtering nutrients, which keeps the shoreline healthy. At hole 4, there is a natural area around the tee box that includes fescue grass and other native plants. Fescue is a sturdy grass that turns golden and can grow 3 feet high. As we travel past the pond, you'll see the wildflowers continue around the entire edge. Plantings along the shoreline include sedges, bulrush, cordgrass, and cattails. Hole 5 boasts another natural area to the left of the tee box, and more birdhouses can be found behind the green. In 2006, Birnamwood received a grant from the Minnesota Department of Natural Resources to plant 150 trees between hole 5 and hole 6. The relief grant was awarded to Birnamwood in order to turn this area into an oak savanna forest. This forest includes oaks, lindens, aspen, and more. All of the trees are native to the region and were planted with the help of local scout troops. At hole 6, you are met by a garden of ferns, hostas, daffodils, and other plants alongside the cart path. These beautiful native plants provide nectar for bees and butterflies. As we move toward the green, the oak savanna forest leads the way. The savanna reduces the area needing maintenance, improves aesthetics of the course, and gives wildlife a place to thrive. As we move back towards Parkwood Drive, you can see the little and big blue stems surrounding the tunnel. These native plants have a strong, deep root system and protect the severe slope next to the tunnel from erosion by water and melting snow. As we travel to hole 7, you see hostas along the left side of the path. Then, as you gaze to your right, you're greeted by giant cottonwood trees. Cottonwood trees tend to grow big and grow quickly. It's a softwood, which sometimes outgrows itself, meaning that it gets too big for its root system. However, these cottonwood appear to be in good shape. Turning our focus again to the left side of the path, you're greeted by ferns, followed by dogwood and honeysuckle. These native plants protect the hillside from erosion and outcompete invasive plants like buckthorn. As we leave the pathway, the view opens up to hole 7. After teeing off, you'll notice birdhouses along the out-of-bounds line and around the green. The birdhouses throughout the course provide an ideal habitat for eastern bluebirds, whose numbers have declined substantially during the last century. However, their numbers are rebounding because of nest boxes like the ones lining both sides of this hole. Moving on to hole 8, you can see this beautiful garden and natural area along the left side of the fairway. Previously, this area was maintained as turf grass and was transformed in 2001. By taking this area out of play, it improved the aesthetics of the hole, reduced water use, and removed the expenses associated with maintaining turf grass. And also, this area has given animals a place to thrive. Hole 9 starts with a beautiful garden on the left side of the tee, and is also home to bluebird houses along the out-of-bounds lines and within the garden on the right. This brings the total houses to 28 throughout the course. As we finish our tour walking back to the clubhouse, we're surrounded by more nature plantings. The beauty is undeniable. Thank you for joining us on this nature tour, and we hope to see you on the course soon. For more information on Birnamwood's Audubon Cooperative Certification or environment-friendly practices, call 952-641-1370.